I'm looking into this series of mods that I need to be more efficient at spellcasting.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there are a number of them. It's... It's interesting how deep the customization can go and does go. Okay.
It mostly comes down to I need energy siphon to restore mana. I need flow
We
to
might
increase
end
my
up with some
overall
randos in this
maximum.
one, but that's not a big deal.
And
Yeah.
then I need...
Yeah, you missed primed flow by a couple of days, but there's no way you would have gotten that, admittedly. Because you need
I
to
forgot what the other
collect
one's
it.
called.
Let's see.
There's an efficiency one, and I forgot what it's called.
Yeah.
I don't think I have it, though.
There's two. There's... I have them both, I can tell you. There's fleeting efficiency, which is one of the ones that you want. Because that one, at the cost of duration, gives you power. Not power, it gives you efficiency at like a fairly high exchange rate. And since the only thing of yours that uses duration is your speed bonus, I guess in your shield. But you just go around palpatining people, so it doesn't matter too much.
I really like palpatining people. It's really effective.
It is.
It's just so useful and fast. There's no lag to it or anything, it just works. These guys aren't on my team.
I just
Don't know why I walked
realized
past them.
I do not have a weapon queued for this.
You don't need a weapon.
I
Rub your
kinda-
face on them until they go away.
Ah, that's where we're supposed to be going. Make sure you're going to the right point, by the way, because I'm the only one with the, I'm the one with the capsule thing.
I need access to a terminal. Find one and
That
patch it
you?
in.
No.
Nope, I'm the other guy.
Shit. Trying to read names is basically impossible in this game. At least when they're near you. When they're off in the distance, the name's not moving. But when they're actually in the same room as you, everyone moves too fast to read names.
Yeah, I really wish the map would actually show you, your allies,
Some
like,
indication.
no matter where they are. Well, that was my Moa. It is now dead. Whoops.
It'd be nice if we had like customized tags like Halo style, where it was like a little three digit version of your name that you put that would float over your head on the map or something.
Yeah, that'd
Because
be
obviously
nice.
your full name would be a bit much. Which MZ?
Or just
There we
color.
go.
I'm in Tenno.
Yeah,
Like,
color would work
if-
too. Although it'd be a
if-
little confusing because the game already uses multiple colors.
Area has
It's true,
been-
but like,
Stay away from fire.
or maybe colors for like your
Ow.
friends. You know, people on your friends list, or in your clan or whatever. Kind of like, I'm trying to think of other games that specifically do it. Let's see.
Yeah, class
Fine.
icons or something.
Yeah, that could work. So there's the Nyx. Of course, it would get really confusing when you have multiple of the same type, but whatever. That's mine, by the way. I mind controlled him. If he's glowing
Oh.
weirdly, it's
I
minion.
was wondering what was going on there.
Yeah, I'm Nyx.
How does this
Nyx.
objective work?
We defend this thing for a minute.
Okay. I was trying to look up what the objective was, and I either don't know how to look it up, or the game doesn't tell you.
It doesn't tell you
Still working
very
on it.
well.
And now
top
our
le-
lobby, and now our TeamSpeak is filling up. We should really join a lobby
Oh,
that isn't the main one when we
should.
do sessions.
actually
smart
didn't
thing
realize
to do.
Bad Stainless was back. Well,
Hi everyone.
we can pop down. We should
We
actually,
should not.
yeah.
When we're using a server that we know other people use, we shouldn't be in the main lobby when we do collaborations.
Honestly, we should probably just transition over to Discord for like 90% of this. I was using it earlier for Overwatch, and it was, I've also been using it for collabs with fans, or just, you know, when I'm playing with them. Works great. Sounds about the same. They definitely improved it since the last time I used it.
What has interested me the most is trying to figure out what voice chat has the lowest latency.
Interesting question. I don't know.
But I want to see if somebody has researched that extensively or something, because that's how you avoid the single biggest problem of people talking over each other is
Hey, Keith.
reducing the really extreme delay.
Can you grab the module, by the way? My gun sucks.
All right.
Oh, well, I guess he gets
Nope.
it. Close
Guess
enough.
not.
I've got unranked kunai as my sidearm, which is not,
Oh, you're supposed to get whip chain kunai. Shame on you.
I'm building up to it. Do you know how many weapons there are in this game?
Then you get it, and then you get a blonde pompadour.
I got like a weird spike mohawk thing. Does that count?
I
got a
mean, by
weird
Warframe
head.
standards, sure. It'll be like the aliens from Galaxy Quest, where they just have some warped idea of how the thing worked and the thing that they saw.
You may proceed.
Information decays over time.
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about, right? Because this is specifically trying to make a reference that's within your bubble.
I've only seen parts of Galaxy Quest, I will totally admit.
No, the kunai.
There is a
Oh, the kunai. The whip. No.
Kunai whip chain is a Joey from Yu-Gi-Oh.
Really?
terminal spotted.
Yeah. He always summoned the same. He always would like summon the same dude over and over again because everyone in Yu-Gi-Oh has like their favorite things because
Yeah.
they wanted to compete with Pokemon. So instead of playing it like an actual deck of cards, they always
Yeah.
magically were summoning like the same
I
three
know that.
monsters.
I'm just
And
the kunai whip
He would
chain
always do a
thing.
buff that would increase his monster's power. That was a kunai whip chain.
Oh,
So you just hear him go kunai whip chain like
You know,
15 times an episode.
you're
and
right,
shit.
and I've totally forgot that. The last time I saw Yu-Gi-Oh was early 2000s, I want to say. When did that show even come out?
That should be the case. Yes.
Yeah.
I'd be a little concerned if you'd seen it more recently.
I mean, I saw
It's
the
just,
abridged
it's just
version.
the shit that burns into your brain.
I
Like
don't think.
I didn't play Symphony of the Night for an incredibly long time after my childhood, but for the entire interim, I still had that entire goddamn intro speech burned into my brain.
Still working on it.
Like
Don't
the
even know what you're talking
Castlevania dialogue that is the most quoted Castlevania nonsense between between Richter and Dracula.
I don't think I've ever heard it.
The die monster, you don't belong in this world. That entire thing.
Nah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't
Usually
actually.
one of the first things people talk about for bad voice acting between like that and like Titus. Except it makes more sense in that case than it does for Titus because they always use the laugh, which is supposed to be fake.
Yeah, people can't really get over that one.
Yeah. I think it just left scars where
Yeah.
the memory of the sound stuck with their head, but the memory of the context
Why?
for it was lost forever.
I mean, I like everybody else, kind of tuned out the moment Titus started talking. Mostly.
Move on.
I really liked him as a kid, but I was 10.
Get me in.
We
You play the game when it was brand new, or eventually?
I played it when it was more or less brand new. I played it back in 7th grade, which was... I have no idea how old I was. This is like
You're
early
probably
2000s.
13.
Yeah, somewhere in there.
The activity
Seems
ahead.
about right. So, 2003?
Even that's a big jump from 10.
Yeah.
That's when you're changing every year.
Yeah. Yeah, my friend would play Final Fantasy X, and I would play Final Fantasy Tactics on the couch. And it was really satisfying, actually.
The dark one.
Well, I was playing the Game Boy one.
Oh, you can
not
stand there without dying.
Not the PlayStation one.
There's actually an underlevel area you don't die on instantly.
Yep. Well,
So rare in this game.
I think die is a bit of an exaggeration, but yes.
Yeah, but the part where it freaks out and kicks you out again.
Yes. I kind of
likes
wish
to
it would
do
just,
that.
like, shoot you up into the sky or something. I think that would be satisfying.
I like that I can run around in crazy streak mode and it costs me nothing.
Still working on
It's
it.
just I just get to like having a streaker on me for no reason.
Oh, when you've got the energy channel on? Yeah, I can see the bloom.
Yeah, because the channel itself doesn't cost any like focus
Yep.
per second or whatever, or energy per second. So I can just run around with a streak like I'm a Tron car.
Yeah. Okay, I know a lot of people gave the new Tron movie a fair amount of shit for being eh. They did
Like
the
me.
Tron cycles really well.
I mean, there wasn't much to do wrong.
It's true. I mean, they could have made it, like, super boring. And I felt like,
Like they nailed all the aesthetic parts of Tron because the easiest thing in the world is doing all of your special effects correctly.
I guess. Yeah.
Every single shitty thing has lovingly crafted CG in it now because there's so much talent out there and so many resources.
But we did it. Mission
Okay.
complete.
Before you go, Keith, come here. Come to where I am.
Yeah?
I know you like hitting things, but come to
I
where
do.
I am. Do you
Great.
see how I'm crouching midair? Press X.
Yeah, the laser.
Press X. Alright, follow me.
So this, I was wondering what was up with this. I kept looking at this line on the screen. I'm like, what is this doing?
It's a zip line. Oh, it's not doing it. That sucks.
Thought it was some kind of weird accidental laser or something.
No, it's a
wasn't
zip
supposed to be
line.
there.
One of the characters has that ability. I can still show it to you later. It doesn't work there, but there's a bug with it that makes you accelerate infinitely. Which
Oh, I
looks
thought it was going to go
really
somewhere.
funny.
did
Well,
one-
you can use it to get higher.
One
Which
of our
is what
party
that guy
members
was
put this
doing.
down?
Yeah. Yeah, he
Oh.
is... Yeah, he's Avara.
Well,
Yep. It's one of the 2 stealth frames. There's Avara and Loki, both of which have like stealth and movement based things instead of like combat abilities. Getting Avara, pain in the butt. Might actually do it with you.
they don't have combat abilities, then what do they do in like the average scenario?
So Loki has a radial disarm, which is kind of nice. Also, you always have your guns, which, I mean, to be totally honest, can be really amazing. But, you know those spy missions that we would do that Bird would just be like, screw it. I got caught, whatever, who cares? Eventually you have to do those and, like, they get really hard, and you need invisibility to get through them. Same thing with, like, several other mission types. So they're more useful for that. I guess kind of the point is, you don't just have one frame in this game. You usually have, like, 3 or 4 that can be used
Holy
for
crap, the
different stuff.
destination keeps getting further away.
It is, not a...
Damn you,
not-
misleading map.
It is not a short walk to get out of here.
The map constantly makes it feel like it's going to be in the next room.
And then...
Not the case.
It ain't. Yeah, it'd be nice if there was actually, like, a accurate distance thing. You okay?
I got trapped behind a door.
Oh. Use your speed.
It's open now. Yep,
Also,
there it goes.
remember, your number 3 blocks all shots. So if you're in trouble,
Yeah.
just put that down.
No, the out was only because I walked directly into a laser gate when it closed in front
that
of me.
would do it.
Nothing's actually hurting me, really. Actually, my health is a little low. I just didn't notice. Oh, there's another laser gate. Every door in this building is mad at me.
Mission
Daily first
complete.
win bonus?
Excellent work,
What?
Tenno.
Never seen that before.
First win bonus?
Yeah, I guess you get a...
Is it just your first time playing this scenario on this character?
Well, I think it's... Oh, hey, Rush. That's actually pretty good. I guess the first mission of the day that you do, you get bonus experience. That's kind of nice.
Grineer have been experimenting with some sort of bioweapon. You must investigate. Don't we already know what it is? It's the invested.
Yes. Well,
The weird camera.
for
Oh, you don't actually initiate it from there, do you?
yeah, you have to. I wanna
Find
say
the
it's like
planet it's on.
Well, if you click on the quest, it'll actually bring you to the mission you want to go to.
I clicked on it, I thought. See.
Maybe. I think it's in Mercury, but I could be wrong.
Once awake. I click on defend the bomb.
Yeah,
No.
it's Mercury M Prime, I believe.
There's nothing to click on here. It's just a weird it's like seeing a weird diorama of a trailer for a mission.
That's weird.
I've questioned a lot of the elements of the interface in this game just for basic navigational purposes.
Yeah, they said they're going to be redoing it, but I don't know.
I'm often just like, well, why can't I click on the thing to do the thing? Oh, okay, fine, I'll find the other thing. Yeah, it's on M Prime. Here we go.
Cool.
Whether you like it or not. It's for levels 5 through 7. We
Yeah.
got this.
Technically, we were supposed to have just done quests. I didn't know.
Yeah. I didn't have any idea. I just thought we'd go do levels for a while, but then
Well-
everyone started yelling at me.
From my perspective, we did what I did back when I started the game, and then now that we're doing this, I'm like, oh, never mind. Was not supposed to do this.
Look how fucking cool the sword looks.
The staff.
I love the blue highlights.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've got the Prime version of what you got. Solid weapon. All right. So
Oh
Keith,
yeah, that's a satisfying animation.
you're actually going to want to be using your melee weapon for this one. We're just going to get attacked by infested.
Even unupgraded.
Yeah, it should be fine. I'll give you help in
See
a
how
second.
it goes. Aha! Oh, they dropped energy. That was nice. Oh yeah, they went down.
Yeah,
Right,
these guys.
I forgot
Yeah,
about the low level mission
It's
part.
low level.
Whoa. You put a bounce pad on the floor?
I got bounce pads. Boobin's got bounce.
Oh god. Welcome to Sonic the Hedgehog. Gotta go fast into those bounce pads.
The bounce pads actually do damage. I think that's my favorite
Whoa.
part of all of this. They will actually kill enemies for me.
I have a floor execution?
Yeah. Oh yeah. If a person is like knocked out on the ground, you will totally just execute them.
I guess I'm just used to them dying first. Who's a dead zombie? Here you are.
I was not supposed to build my character like this, but after one of my moderators was
These goddamn pads.
They're so funny. I wish I had been recording it. I might have actually recorded it, come to think of it. But I said I was playing with some of my fans. We were in an exit room in the Orcan Void, and he covered every square inch of the room with these things because he couldn't go anywhere. Because he had like an extreme speed debuff and he was waiting for us to finish. And so it was bounce pads galore everywhere. You couldn't walk. It was just
These creatures
bounce pads.
appear to be mindless monsters, but they know we're up to something.
Just
and they're trying to
everywhere.
stop it.
They're cheap too. Only cost me 12 energy to put them down, and they last
It
for
looks
5
like they
minutes.
disappear every time I touch one.
Well, yeah, they go away for a couple seconds.
I'm destroying your bounce pads. Take that, your energy supply.
I mean,
Oh, right, poison.
I've also got energy siphon. You know that aura that you were
You
looking
bastard.
for. I mean, if
Yeah,
you
just
get it, that's
Wave it in front of my face. It's great.
if you get it, that's a benefit for me.
Yeah, because it's party wide.
Yeah. Well, not only is it party wide, but they stack. So if we have
Yeah.
like 3 people with it, it's
So you having energy siphon is basically like me already having energy siphon.
yes.
One of my big priorities then is just to get my efficiency, so it doesn't cost me as much. Because then I get a whole attack's worth of energy for free, much faster.
I'm not going to be using my gun for this. What am I thinking?
Hello. Goodbye. I just stand still and just lightning things every now and then.
It works. How much does
Yeah, it's
lightning
mostly
cost?
working.
Is it 25 or 50?
25.
Okay, that's
It's
not so bad.
25.
So you
Yeah,
could get that
after
down
a few
to
it wears off because sooner or later I can't get it as fast.
Yeah.
I gotta go
So
punch someone to death.
You could probably get that down to about 5 energy per shot. That's not bad.
You can't get 80% energy efficiency, can you?
The max is 75%. Currently I'm at 80, but it doesn't go any higher.
You have to stack it though, don't you?
Yeah, you gotta get 2 mods, and I got them both.
I know the one that I was looking at only did like something like 40 or something.
It only goes up to 30. But fleeting efficiency is probably going to be better for you in the long run.
Well, that's the one I was going for because it doesn't I don't primarily use abilities that have durations on them.
Eventually you're actually going to want to build for blazing, not blazing speed, whatever your speed move is. Because that thing is nuts. Especially on, like, the Void. You know that, like, big long area we were going through?
A wave of void
And also, like,
through the complex, ripping the life force from all organic matter,
Boing.
but leaving the structure intact. It's our only chance to stop this scourge before it starts.
It's also useful for, oh, what was it? It's also useful for, like, bosses where you don't feel like fighting all the, like, basic chump enemies in between. And you can also get a mod that makes it so it does, like, 100 damage every time you go near an enemy, which is kind of amazing.
Pretty clear so far.
I mean, I've
Wait.
covered the entire area in bounce pads.
Oh, that was my bleeding. I was like, there was a weird skull that said 2.0. I'm like, Death 2.0. When did you get here? It's like there was a poison dot next to my health.
Watching you try and traverse the bounce house is kind of great.
You're assuming I'm trying to go somewhere and not just running straight to the bounce.
I'm not saying you're trying to go anywhere. I'm just saying it's amusing.
Everything's
I mean,
silly.
I can throw these anywhere.
We just need to
And-
figure out how to specialize exclusively in bounce pads to turn this game into Orcs Must Die. We're just launching everybody off cliffs.
Clearly, at some point, we should get you a Vauban. And get everybody a Vauban.
Oh, I've been smokered. What will I do? Oh wait, he's dead. Turns out not a big deal. It is always disconcerting though to get grabbed like that.
Oh yeah.
Get pulled across the map. You're like, no.
There are only
The
2
PTSD
frames that
from
have...
Left 4 Dead versus mode.
Yes. Oh.
This is a perfectly orchestrated trap to disembowel my entire party in 5 seconds.
Versus mode was fun. I never enjoyed playing it against other people as a human. I loved being a zombie. It was
Well, yeah,
so
that's the whole
satisfying.
fun part. As a human, you're just playing a role so that you can facilitate the fun of the other people being zombies. Then you take turns.
Kind of wish they had balanced it a little bit better.
Well, it was inherently balanced because the two of you, it was just judged by who made it further as the humans, and you both did
Yeah,
the
it's
same level
true.
back to back.
No, that is a very good point.
It was never. It was always supposed to be an asymmetrical fight, where one was not necessarily powerful enough for the other one or anything.
Yeah. I guess the last time I did competitive was against Cryotic and his friends, and that was not very fun. Because turns out they practiced a lot. We did not.
One day I will have famous YouTube friends.
I mean, come play Overwatch with us.
Oh, I forgot. They like all the games I hate.
Yeah, like Depth and Overwatch and...
Depth is someone's trying to sponsor a Depth video. Right now I'm trying to wait for the summer sale.
Yep. Makes sense.
Because that game's fucking expensive as it turns
It
out.
is. Yeah. I mean, to be
Oh,
fair,
yeah,
it's...
some dumb Shark Arena game, whatever. Yeah, sure. $25. What?
It's... Yeah. They kind of released it and are trying to capitalize on the failure of Evolve. And they did a great job with that, but it does mean the price is a little bit prohibitive. This is really satisfying to go through. I've been purposefully not going on my bounce pads to preserve them. But I think at this
Nope,
point...
I've been going on every single one I can find.
I would explain the holes.
Yeah. You've actually intercepted my path and destroyed the one I was about to land on so that I just plummet to the floor sadly. This is so silly. We're doing a low-level mission so we can just kind of casually bounce on pads and lightning everything to death and just...
Well, mainly we need to finish
out.
these quests so we can do some of like the later level stuff. Because people really want us to do Once Awake.
Because people really want us to play Second Dream.
Yes. Oh yeah, sorry. Second Dream was the one I was thinking of.
The extraction team will take over from here. Time to evacuate.
Did it. Did the game.
I was not
It was
actually...
mostly waiting.
Yeah.
That one was mostly waiting for the waves to show up.
That was incredibly easy. So, just to point out the stats for a second, I had 240 kills. 67 of them were melee. So, I only used melee for that entire fight, save for like 2 kills with my gun.
Your ocean of pads were killing everyone?
Oh yeah.
That explains why I wasn't doing anything and everything was somehow dying. 'Cause, like, I literally couldn't see what was happening to them. They were just gone over and over again.
I'm sorry, I had to do it once.
Got
Oh, hey.
another
Yes.
copy of Redirect again. You have 2 messages. Or else.
Oh yeah, that's the stalker.
Also, these messages are from tomorrow. It says that I got them on the 27th.
That doesn't make any sense, because the the company that made this game is Canadian.
I don't think they care.
Fair enough. Alright, I guess we might as well do Stolen Dreams next.
They're saying that Tenno interference has caused a breach of the infested. It's all our fault. They ordered the destruction, but the spores escaped.
This is unexpected.
Ooh,
After decades
heat
of
sword
searching,
blueprint.
The Grineer finally uncovered the last
Not
of
bad.
the arcane codices, only to lose it to
So basically,
some thief.
the infested are spreading.
Yep.
Tile Regor must be livid, which means this Maru is in real trouble. I need
What
to have
strange-
a word with her before the Grineer do.
They have strange quest screens.
Yeah, they do. So we're gonna be
They just kind of
doing.
throw you into a 3D screen for a while.
We're gonna be doing Stolen Dreams, I believe, or whatever the next quest is. Just so you're on the same page as me. I realize you're still trying to
Okay.
finish the previous one.
So begin. Once the severity of the Grineer capture order was made clear to her, Maru was more than willing to accept our offer of protective custody. In exchange, she will aid us in locating the arcane codices. And once again, the women magically have fleshy mouths. I told
Yes.
you. I told you. This game just they make it kind of weird. all the women have like exposed lips and usually cleavage, but all the guys are like weird droid monsters.
I'm kind of glad none of the frames specifically have like exposed flesh. I think that would be really
You
strange.
don't want to be a lip man?
No, I don't want to be a lip man and or woman.
Bump for days.
Also, there are totally dudes with. Wait, no, there aren't. They have like face masks. Shit. Huh. That's really weird.
Yeah, so far the only flesh I've seen on any character that wasn't like woman mouth or woman boobs was the first villain.
You see a fair amount of Grineer with their helmets off. No, Corpus, you can shoot their helmets off.
I have
They got like
tracked
weird
Maru to
hoods.
This Corpus outpost. Bring her to me for questioning.
Looks familiar.
As persuasive as necessary. She may not.
Oh, this is a stealth
with
mission,
us,
isn't it?
But it's in her best interest.
No, it's a capture mission.
Okay. Die, everyone. I was worried that I was messing up for a second there.
Nope. No, if it was a spy mission, I
No,
tell
stop
you.
ground
But
pending. There we go.
honestly, you don't even need to be stealthy for spy missions, as long as you don't get caught by the sensors in the actual like spy section.
Huh.
Whoops.
That is weird.
It's weird, but it definitely makes it a lot more
Seas have been a mystery ever
beginner
since
friendly.
covered decades ago.
I went directly into the direction that was totally pointless, apparently.
Till the
I did
Grineer
that too.
found his final
I think they spawned me looking in that direction, so I just assumed, oh yeah, go forward, because video game level design works that way.
Yeah, I
Nope.
kind of wish they point you specifically at your target. They don't. It's really strange.
Maru,
Oh right, those are the ice tunnels that remind me of Alien vs Predator.
mortal danger.
I remember this level, or this tile set at least, which is the same thing as remembering the level.
Where
'Cause
the crap did Maru go? There she is.
ooh, what's this crashed pillar of autumn we're running into?
This is a crash
Whoa.
corpus, like vessel or whatever.
The blue one, your mind controlled guy? Oh,
Yes.
he's dead.
Mission complete. The
Yeah, there's
captain
two of them.
escorted to
Yeah,
the
he
center
dies.
point.
He dies whenever the mind control wears off.
You mind control someone and then basically set a time bomb, at which point they get split in half vertically.
Yes,
So you're just the most horrifying monster there is.
all of us are. I mean, we killed humanity for the most part.
Yeah. I mean, that was more or less my experience of playing Dark Sector, was just fighting a whole bunch of people that don't understand what you are, and you're just ripping them apart. Like, all of your crazy blades and glaive weapons and shit, and you throw a homing, like, manually controlled glaive that you pilot in slow motion through a horde of enemies and cut all their heads off and limbs off and shit. That was a game. That was an
That's a
interesting game
Channel's move.
that no one played, so it's doomed to be forgotten forever.
That's okay. They're making buckets of cash from Warframe.
Oh yeah. Now Dark Sector is just some weird game that people occasionally find out about on the Warframe subreddit.
Yeah, that they
As
include,
opposed to
like
being the beginning of the franchise.
they include a silly amount of references too.
Kind of like when you're like, there was a Dark... It's kind of like when you have people be like, there was a Street Fighter 1? Because as far as like old popularity goes, I think like it just sort of started it too.
Yeah.
One
Two
was
was-
a weird, different
one-
project that
Yeah.
most of the people never experienced.
One was not actually that good either.
Probably not. Kind of like how no one talks about Dynasty Warriors 1, which was a fighting game. Video games are weird, man. They would just call things sequels when there was no reason to. It still happens, I guess.
Have you ever played Game Dev Tycoon?
Nope.
I don't know if you'd like it or not. It was enjoyable for me,
Nah,
but mostly just because...
I'm fairly convinced I hate that genre. The genre of you sit in a room and you let progress bars fill up and you change a few minor variables that may or may not actually affect things.
Yeah.
While you wait for more time to pass to maybe make more money while you still sit in that one room. And like, I don't know. I'll do city management. I won't do room business management thing. Any of the 20 variations they have now. Like, I think there's even a YouTube Tycoon or whatever the hell
There
now,
is.
or some,
There are
like,
two of them.
or My
People
Sweet
were-
YouTube Dream Crib Life or whatever they're calling the
There's
game.
YouTube Life and YouTube Tycoon, or Tube Tycoon.
Oh god. Let me guess,
both
you
of-
sit in a room and be depressed and you make progress bars go up and sometimes
I
they get
don't-
bigger.
I think the I think Tube Tycoon is better than YouTuber Life or whatever it's called. Can you come, by the way? Like, I'm freezing to death here.
Oh. I'm just killing the bad guys because it's fun.
Yeah. Let's do that on missions where it actually matters.
So we're just supposed to run past everything? Because
Excellent.
there was a lot of level.
We'll interrogate the
Doesn't
captive
matter.
back at
We don't
base.
need it.
Your part is
We got the captive. We didn't need to fight anybody.
Some people, I'm sure people watch the videos and get frustrated or something, but in my perspective, I can't help but think that like pursuing the objective in some of these missions in these levels is like the most boring thing I could do.
It definitely depends. I guess for me, I like churning through as many levels as possible.
Oh, so you tin suits want to know about that arcane codex? Is that all? Okay, here goes. Tile Rhaegor offered up big-time credits for me to pull the code from some strange machine on an infested Orokin derelict. Thing is, I never much liked the Grineer, so the code I pulled ain't the code I gave them. I guess they finally figured that out. I bet you're looking to get your hands on the code. Too bad. I already sold them to the Corpus. Now, if you were to make it worth my while, maybe I'll tell you where they're keeping it.
Gotta make it worth her while.
Except we don't actually have to bribe her with anything. It's just automatic. Sweet.
Just you. You're breaking my immersion.
Your immersion is for chumps.